Welcome, friends and folks, neighbors, Romans, countrymen, or whatever, to AlphaWIt Thursday. Um, it's called that because my screen name is Wit, and it's called that because my co-host's screen name is Alpha, and he sounds like this.
Okay, so a talent agent is sitting in his office, and in walks this family, like blonde hair, blue eyes, and
Uh-huh.
please tell me you know the reference before I completely TOS the stream.
Well, give me a second. A talent agent and a family. Everyone has blonde hair and blue eyes?
Not necessarily. My favorite version does.
Favorite version. Okay, that's a clue. How many versions are there?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
Gilbert Gottfried, Bob Saget, Penn and Teller.
Oh, is this the Aristocrats? Do you know I've never actually heard the Aristocrats?
Anybody tell the whole thing?
Not once. Isn't at
Well,
this point, now that I'm 33, I'm gonna see how long I can go. But all I've ever
I
heard is just the punchline of like somebody saying after something like terrible or really raunchy happening, somebody just adding on the Aristocrats and like turning it into that version of the joke.
so for the day that you do get around to doing this, know that when I was in college, working in the computer and media department
Mm.
there, my grand Thursday night challenge during the summers was to eat dinner while listening specifically to Gilbert Gottfried's version of it. I eventually got myself to a point where I could eat without any kind of ill effect from having listened to the contents of it. I
You
used to struggle with it,
exposure
and then
therapied yourself to a joke.
I loathe to call it a joke. I
That's
actually like how Bob Saget described it. It's just arbitrary filth.
Hmm.
And when you hear the thing through, you'll understand.
Yeah, I hear it's tough to sit through sometimes.
Don't do it on any kind of stream.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. So, this game is called Anno 2070. And I know that there are many different Annos, and they're all like civilization builder sort of RTS games. And that's the extent of what I know. Do you know anything more than me?
I don't.
I bought
I
this game on, I think, a really deep Steam sale a long time ago. In fact, I'm gonna see if I can look in my Steam library to see when I purchased this game.
mhm.
Um, I actually release date.
You're
Update.
playing which version? 2070.
Correct.
That came out in 11. I do
Well,
know that much. I know the timeline of releases.
okay. I bought it on December 27th, 2013,
Okay.
along with all of its DLC.
Which would amount to Deep Ocean.
Correct. Yes, I. Yes, that is what we're doing. Um,
The only other thing I remember without looking anything else up is that the first release was 1602 in 1998. Beyond that point, I am now looking up a reference chart for myself just so I know which was which and when.
so interestingly, when I went to go reinstall this game,
Mhm.
they are apparently updating it such that the servers can continue running.
Oh, good.
Which clued me in that there are in fact servers. So I guess this can also be a multiplayer game. Um, I am seeing down in the bottom left corner things called council votes.
Yeah.
The Senate has received the following applications.
See, with which release did they start supporting multi? Would have been really difficult in 1602.
So I didn't try playing this game upon immediately buying it. I tried a while after, but I don't remember how long. And what I remember is not having any idea of how to play it and getting very few clues.
My archive contains data which could be important in this context.
Oh my.
So this message, I believe, is like the first little blurb from the manual. I have the manual standing by. If we can't figure it out, I'm gonna forward it to you and ask you to tell me exactly what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
Okay. I guess they did have multiplayer from the first game on.
Really? Even 98?
Yeah, apparently so.
Local, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Now, when did we get to online? 1503 might have had it. No, 1502 didn't even have multi. That's interesting. Why would they strip it out from one to the next?
Maybe it was a less ambitious project, and they just wanted to make a sequel without implementing something as complicated as multiplayer. Kind of like putting a sequel to a game on the DS from a major console. Okay, so that's just set dressing. So the Ark.
Online multiplayer under DRM, of course.
Of course.
And that's Anno 1404, which was the fourth game released in 2009. That's the one that came right before the one you're playing now.
Wow, they made a huge jump then. Of all in the past to near future.
My archive contains data which could be important in this context.
So this game, I think, is really encouraging you to consider yourself part of the global whole of the player base. Which I don't know if I've ever really been asked to do that before in a game. Like outside of like an online leaderboard, or something that's like specifically an MMO. This is kind of interesting. The problem is nobody is telling me what an arc is. I remember this being kind of a problem the last time.
For useful information.
Let's see.
Okay, so these are the different game types. I imagine we will try the campaign.
Data loaded.
And if I want, I can participate in some of the big global events.
In the world of Anno 2070, each player, except for some third parties, owns a giant technical wonder called an Ark. This is a huge vessel, larger than some of the islands. You can customize it through the player profile menu. You also can get information about the politics going on and carry goods and items from game to game, except into the campaign and mission mode.
Oh, that's very
You're
interesting.
doing an admirable job for the company.
So it's a
Well
gigantic hub.
So, there are 3 factions, and I believe these are the faction leaders. And as I get points with each faction, I will get things that make those factions more powerful, I guess.
Between you and me, the initiative could use more people like you.
Yeah, so that's the ecos, the tycoons, and the techs. Trying to see who is which.
Oh, there were more women. Though not very many.
I do like womans.
Oh, damn, okay. Now when they say configuration, they mean like upgrades and stuff, which I of course have none of. But I have a little boat.
I'm on a boat.
Seems that way. Bonus content, you say? Ornamental elements. Decorative elements. This is silly. Okay, so I guess let's try the campaign.
Worth an attempt.
So, you're the backup the company so desperately needed. Well, let's hope you have more to offer than first impressions would suggest. My name is Thor Strindberg, by the way. I'm responsible for ensuring that Global Trust strictly adheres to its 2-year plan. Global Trust is the largest energy provider in the world. Our network spans continents, and one of the most important intersections is right here. The oil and coal deposits for which I'm responsible cover 18% of Global Trust's monthly demand, and yet the production targets from headquarters are constantly increasing. We're in the process of modernizing the hydroelectric power plant at the dam so that we can continue to satisfy the enormous demand for electricity.
Okay.
Damn.
Engineers have invented an innovative high-performance module for the main turbines. You could come in useful here. We must commission the optimized turbines as quickly as possible. Otherwise, our adherence to the 2-year plan will be jeopardized.
Okay. So, call up the guys who can make that sort of thing. Is this where I hit next? Okay.
I would guess.
To assist in the execution of the 2-year plan.
Fulfilling the 2-year plan will at last bring me the prestige with Global Trust that is my due.
Okay.
So he's quite obviously not a narcissist.
Yeah, like, why do I care? So this is base game. The contents available for selection here do not contain the features and content of the Deep Sea add-on. Fine,
Okay.
I guess. So this is how overall ranking. Is this also like a leaderboard thing to see like how fast I can complete it?
I'm guessing this is the average of how quickly most players do this.
I guess so. The atmosphere on site is tense as production is stagnating and the hydroelectric power plant isn't supplying enough electricity.
Message from D. Your camera is still front and center.
Oh, that is kind of her. Oops, I fucked up. I've pressed all of the wrong buttons here on my desktop.
The
Thank
arc
you,
has
Dee,
reached the
for
target coordinates.
letting us know.
So, here you are at last. Thor Strindberg. We've already had the pleasure, and in view of the situation, I suggest we dispense with further formalities.
Dee, you should come into the voice chat and do something about it.
We use these plants to produce coal and oil on a large scale, and production is on the rise. The new two-year plan from head office
Have fun.
is a real challenge. We need more energy to further increase production. All we really lack is a powerful turbine for the hydroelectric power plant.
Just one? You need a single turbine?
You will be in charge of the turbine redesign. This is now your top priority. Got it?
Sure.
Okay.
Registering quest request. Information on the topic now loaded.
Okay.
So what
By
exactly
the way,
needs
Global
to
Trust sent you a care package. The crates are in the way here, so pick them up immediately.
Northeast, okay. Select.
Command ship ready to go. Navigation systems online.
Recommends that you set a course for the northeast.
Loading database with vehicle control routines.
Okay. Right-click destination. Patrol. Escort. Attack. Okay, fairly standard stuff. Northeast, you say? To smithereens, you say?
There it is.
It is there?
Well, there's a pointy arrow there.
This warehouse, okay.
New island scan in progress. Loading information about fertilities and distribution of raw materials.
Is now the time to be studying fertility?
Yeah, that's a crazy way to say that.
At last. Can we now move on to the next point? Good. There's a small island to the southwest. Go and build your base there without delay.
I have a base. It's my big old, thinger.
Ark.
That's the one, thank you.
But he seems to want something on this island here. Now, next question. Where is...
Is there a marker, or do I get to choose? I seem to get to choose. So,
Sneeches on the beaches?
I guess. Military maintenance. Like hell. Where? Oh! It minimized. Don't know why.
Gotta stop hitting the button.
I actually didn't hit the button.
Ah.
Create fertility. Very interesting. Okay, so. Build warehouse. One warehouse founds a settlement, which is a crazy thing to hear.
Perfect.
Soil fertility, huh? Also, the water trail your boat leaves behind makes me think of a Trade Federation gunboat from Battle for Naboo.
That's a very specific reference? Oh, I forgot to mention that this is a
Information
Ubisoft
on
game.
Settlement Foundation.
Ah,
Available. Loading
French.
base site plan.
And so my achievements earn me Uplay points or whatever. I don't care.
Uh-huh.
Found a city by carrying out. No, come back. Construct city center.
Nowadays, D, I agree with your assessment.
Yeah, they truly are evil motherfuckers.
It had. I like their stuff from the early and late or the mid and late '90s, though. The first 3 games of the Rayman series I thought were really good. Tonic Trouble for the N64 was a drug trip and a half, but was also really good.
Does it matter where I put this?
Can't vouch for anything in the new millennium, though. Just drop it right on top of a populated forest.
Warning. Insufficient accommodation. Construction of residences recommended.
Barracks. Did I do it? 8 barracks, you say. Connect all of the worker barracks to the city center using roads. Is that a bear? Hey, look at that.
Yeah, sure is.
Things can only get better for us somewhere else.
8 barracks, you say. Roads. Or basic buildings.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I have accidentally built this too close to a mountain. Can I rotate my view at all?
Registering need for community centers.
Doesn't seem
Checking.
that way.
Rotate camera clockwise and counterclockwise with
Warning.
Y and Z.
Registering
Y
new
and
population.
Z?
Y and Z.
Well, that's crazy.
Warning. More building materials required. Loading information to ensure supplies.
What now?
So did I do it?
You did all the... Oh, a basalt crusher.
A basalt crusher, you say.
I say.
I want
Do you
to
say?
build...
Because I... Did one of the barracks just go dark?
Yes? What's your problem?
House has advanced a level. Interesting.
Okay, they're happy that there's fish. And they have community. But they don't have any drinks? Like any drinks, or like are we talking about like alcohol?
I guess we'll know if they start dying of thirst.
I guess.
If you're happy and you know it, skin the fish.
Produce building modules from basalt crusher. In order to get... Okay. Construct a basalt crusher. Does the basalt crusher go on the mining node? Or just sort of anywhere? It kind of seems like anywhere, huh? Or nearly anywhere. Well, I guess I'm gonna try not to put it in the residential district. And then a smelter. Presumably right next to it. And maybe roads here.
Well, you know what they say. Who smeltered it, deltered it.
Terrible. Use a road to connect the basalt crusher and smelter to a storage depot or your warehouse. It's Oh, you're right, it's not connected, huh? Okay, it's now
Warning.
connected.
Food shortage imminent.
Food shortage.
Emergency measures required.
A fishery.
Believe me, Dean, none of us do.
Food supply ensured. Problem solved.
Okay, great. Who are you?
I'm probably, without exaggeration, one of the most important employees Global Trust has. Nothing moves here without my goods deliveries.
I'm happy for you. That's a freight ship. And I don't think it's my freight ship.
This quest will not overtax your ability.
Take possession of the parts. Okay,
Is
thanks.
that it? I can see what the problem is with this turbine. Nothing we can't fix once the other problems are solved.
Has the parts to select the turbine construction? Select the turbine construction site. I guess that's this guy? The dam. That's the turbine
The dam
construction
requires
site, right?
urgent repair and maintenance work. But Mr. Strindberg sees things differently.
Long overdue repairs, you say?
The dam requires urgent repair and maintenance work. But Mr. Strindberg sees things differently.
That's a kind way of putting it.
Okay. Something bad happening?
I would have started work long ago, but obviously there's not enough energy to get the plant into operation.
Scanning
Okay.
energy supply. Conclusion. Poor. Recommend countermeasures.
Right, I'd love to. I see that this is a problem.
Scanning energy supply. Conclusion. Poor. Recommend countermeasures.
A rotary excavator.
There's only one solution here.
Destroy it all?
That's plan B. Plan A is to outfit every room in the barracks with a giant hamster wheel.
Okay, so the excavator gets the coal. I understand now.
When they're not on duty, they're on that wheel walking.
And then
No?
a power
Bad idea?
station. No, honestly, I don't hate it.
You don't, huh?
I kind of wish I had one.
A hamster wheel?
I'd prefer a
your-
treadmill, but
I'm gonna say of your very own.
Energy level stabilized. Successful optimization. Congratulations.
is it
Thanks.
stabilized? I still see -9.
Receiving urgent message.
The dam requires urgent repair and maintenance work. But Mr. Strindberg sees things differently.
Esteemed board, I have heard you're planning to use an optimized turbine to increase the generation capacity of our hydroelectric power plant. I must strongly advise against it from a technical point of view. Our hydroelectric power plant is designed to work under a specific load. We already reached that maximum value with the last increase in production. However, the optimized turbine will increase the load even further. In a worst-case scenario, the turbine mounts could fail under the extra load and break apart. As the already long overdue maintenance of the dam has been rescheduled for the next quarter at Thor Strindberg's specific request, I cannot guarantee the stability of the structure. The load buffer makes the likelihood of disaster difficult to assess. The fact is I cannot guarantee the safety and integrity of the dam. A turbine upgrade could have catastrophic consequences. I beg you to reconsider the installation of the optimized turbine until I have had time to carry out the appropriate safety checks. These could be completed in just 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Sender of mail located. Location. Hydroelectric power plant. Contact recommended.
Okay, I'll click on him again, and he says,
So, you received my message. If the optimized turbine is installed before testing, the results could be disastrous. I'm powerless, but maybe Mr. Strindberg would listen to you.
oh, probably not. The mission is one last try. Move your commando ship to Thor Strindberg's warehouse. Why does if I can just click on this guy to contact him, why does my ship have to go to the warehouse? That's what I don't understand.
I'm going to guess that an in-person confrontation is projected to have better results.
I guess?
This is not going to be a good day.
Did I do it successfully? No, I left-clicked instead of right-clicked, and that's meaningless. So, how's my little city doing? Okay, now I do in fact have enough energy. I feel like I need to raise taxes.
Yes, Peterson again. He senses danger everywhere. The decision has been made to use the new turbine, so take these materials to the turbine construction site.
Well, okay, thanks. The ostrich policy. That's very funny.
Well, I don't think we have any projectile firing weapons at our disposal, do we?
Any ascension rights will be automatically allocated to houses that fulfill all of the ascension conditions. Interesting.
Do we need to turn our boat back here?
Yes. I'm just trying to figure out what any of this stuff is. I want to raise taxes. Okay, bring boat to warehouse.
Game saved.
Oh, that's nice. What is this?
Let's see.
What is this?
Transferring information on trade interactions with other individuals.
Trade tab. Some of your neighbors own merchant fleets. They will visit your warehouse at regular intervals and automatically conduct their business while you concentrate on more important matters. Vehicles for sale. Interesting. Many of your neighbors are willing to offer you trade agreements. The diplomacy menu. What's the diplomacy menu, do we think? Oh, it's down here, and I'm not allowed to do it for tutorial reasons.
I'm going to guess for other major parties, alliances, and whatnot, if it's anything like Civ.
I've lost my place of what I'm supposed to be doing. Construct a turbine. Is that you?
No time
You
to talk. Building the new turbine is demanding my full concentration.
Okay. Oh, store the steel. I thought the steel was automatically... Go on, do it. I brought you there. What is this? Left click transfers the item. Okay, I had no idea why I had to do that manually. Did I do that manually?
Ah, steel. Well, at least that works, but progress here is still slow just the same. See for yourself. We're almost done here, but Mr. Strindberg just keeps piling on the pressure. Without more workers, we'll never meet his deadline.
Workers. I know how to do that. It's probably that barracks thing
Calculating
again.
Optimal number of skilled workers for the turbine construction.
So basically, this guy's a
Extrapolating
shitheel.
residential
Yeah,
space
he kind of
required.
sucks, eh?
Calculations completed.
15 barracks. Okay. I can probably do that. How many building bits do I have? 21.
Yeah, tactical colony is more like where we're at here.
For now, yeah. What was this button? Demolish. No, that's not what I want. I want barracks. 2, 3, 4. Let's get a road.
Never played Outpost 2 myself. Dragon Master Set. Welcome, good sir.
I am registering.
Hello,
progress.
hello.
Congratulations.
Okay, so that was apparently good and correct. Lots of little guys.
Follow my instructions to the letter.
Am
Wait,
I?
you would know Dragon Master Set.
I do know Dragon Master Set. Am I ready to deliver the turbine? Turbine, are you ready to be delivered?
Is this turbine supposed to double the power plant's energy output? We'll see once it's installed. Peterson, get to work. Time is money.
Something about the background music tells me that this is not going to go well. Wait a minute,
Stop whining, Peterson. The tests can still be carried out
Is
later.
it already
Fair
there?
enough,
I
and
haven't
I-
even
Turbine
shipped
is
it yet.
installed, the power plant must be brought to full power.
True enough, none of
To
us
full
is gentlemen
power?
around here.
Without testing? Sheer madness. The structural integrity of the dam won't be able to take it. The low buffer is down. The mounts are breaking. We have to get out of here. Everyone out!
So hang on, I had to manually take steel from one place to another, but the turbine that I was building has been
Peterson, what have you
automatically...
done, you idiot! You and you alone are going to
Yep.
answer to Global Trust for this disaster.
That just automatically gets shipped and installed.
So
No
this
wonder most
asshole
people
just
do this
sounds-
in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, so this asshole just sounds like the token bureaucrat.
I don't really
have
feel like
won.
I've won.
That was not a victory.
That's nice.
Would you like a little bowl of ice cream?
No, thank you. I've had a lot of sugar recently.
Okay.
I would. Hi, Kuro.
Alpha says hello and that he wants the ice cream.
Get it.
You're welcome to come get it.
I shall in near future.
I want to see the underwater shit.
The words underwater shit lined up together remind me of a meme I was shown once involving a whale. Let me find it. Hang on.
Please don't. I certainly don't want to see it. I was promised cool underwater stuff. Where's the underwater stuff? Oh. The missions about Hiro Ubashi are underwater stuff, I guess. Okay. So let's go missions. No. I guess we have to start here.
This alone. ETO needs your help.
We just aren't properly equipped for this task here.
A total disaster.
Okay, so Tilda Jorgensen's and Vadim Sokov's settlements are suddenly hit by a massive tsunami. Provide the necessary assistance for the evacuation and repair the damage done by the tsunami. Okay. Ooh. I don't know. And I don't know if I care.
The Eden Initiative is a network of influential global environmental organizations. I'm Yana Rodriguez, spokeswoman for the initiative. If you want to help overcome
Why are
the
your shoulders
challenges
so
that
small?
confront us in the modern world, this is the place for you. Global Trust never ceases
not
in
wearing
its
her shoulder
laughable
pads.
attempts to
I
discredit
guess.
our work. Don't listen to their allegations. The only sustainability they know is the exploitation of natural resources. Contrary to Global Trust propaganda, it is our environmentally friendly green tech operations and procedures that will guarantee our future prosperity and security. The Eden Initiative uses the latest energy generation technologies. Our economic vision guarantees a world that is worth living in for generations to come.
It's certainly good advertising.
Reactionary forces often feel threatened by our success. They think we're defenseless pacifists and try to scare us, often a fatal mistake. The Eden Initiative benefits from the vision of its founder and spiritual father, Seamus Green. He would be delighted to welcome you into our ranks. Join the Eden Initiative. Join us in our fight for a stable world, a world worth living in. We need intelligent, motivated people like you.
Oh, well then you have the wrong idea, ma'am. I am neither of those things. My motivation in general has been at an all-time low.
I'm AlphaStar-DX, and that was the National Nightly News.
The National Nightly infomercial. It's good marketing, I'll give them that. Oh,
Also, Set, branching from your question, I pose another question. Does her head being overly large mean she gives overly good head?
oh Jesus. Probably not.
What?
Lava sharks.
What's that? The sensors are reporting a powerful quake.
Oh, we get to see the tsunami?
Protect oil reserves.
Everybody wave hello.
Yeah.
Hello, wave. That'll whet some appetites.
No, I wanted to see what it did to that boat.
Into the bunker! Everyone into the bunker! Now!
It was
A horrible disaster.
the lava sharks.
Someone has to help the victims.
Okay.
Welcome to the sequel of Sunless Sea, or the prequel rather of Sunless Sea.
Set, that was an awful, awful joke.
We just aren't properly equipped for this task here.
My settlement in order. Okay. So this island's mine, or will be. And that's hers? And that's his? Whose is this? What is this?
Sokov Transnational uses technologies that allow even smallest oil reserves to be tapped.
You don't need alcohol to get sloshed. This is your proof.
How do I look underwater?
How do you do what underwater?
How do I look
These
underwater?
oil rigs, huh? I am happy to spare some time for new business partner. Vadim Sokov. Very pleased to see you.
Good things take time, but time is what we don't have. Hi, I'm Tilda.
Try to look,
nice
but I
to
don't know
meet
that you can.
Let me know if there's anything you need. We're neighbors after all.
All
Yeah,
right.
would you mind helping us drink this excess water so we can get rid of it?
Step 1 is, I guess, build a place. I got some fish. I got some tools. I got some building modules. And step 1 is a warehouse.
What we need is a garden hose.
And a city center.
Construction opportunities expanded.
And houses.
Information on the demographic distribution of the population available.
So you can dive with T.
T, you say?
T, I say.
Well, that's not working for me. This key assignment. Assume an underwater camera. Backslash? Is there anything else I could be?
Sure didn't mention that in the
Dive
manual.
vehicle. That could be the problem. Oh, jump camera to arc. Not. I want jump camera to. My ship. Begin road construction S. B. Okay.
But then once you shop vac the water, where do you dump it?
Haha! I found it. Hello, sir. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Searching database for useful information.
Oh, right. The road.
Ibashi-san.
And I will, but I want to see if this will go underwater if I tell it to.
Warning. Need for community not met.
Okay. Everyone's very unhappy, and I can't make my boat go underwater, so...
Make everybody
Depot,
grow
warehouse, road. There you go. Now all of your buildings
You
are connected
improve
and you're
yourself.
happy.
Just as I do.
Okay. This game gives you weird shit. A lobster farm. I want a lobster farm. Tell me about this lobster farm. Lobster deposit. How do I... A power station. A fishery. I want a lobster farm. Gimme. I've forgotten what my goals are. Settle inhabitants. Pick up survivors from the warehouse. Move the survivors to your warehouse.
There will be little something for you from this job, too.
Help some people in distress at sea. Okay. 6 castaways from the marked position. This is the marked position? Is this the marked position?
I
Yes.
stand available with further information at any time.
I don't know why all these people seem to be inside of warehouses. I need to build this kind of stuff. Basalt extraction. Let us extract some basalt. And then the smelter. And then I guess road. Road.
More information about the current situation available.
Required number of fields? Select the basalt extraction and supply it with the required number of fields. 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 Interesting. A field.
I am programmed to provide you support.
A field. Is this enough fields?
One of your tasks remains unfinished.
The what?
The level upgrade assignment?
A concert hall.
You know something about that.
I do. Did I? Oh, that was me getting the... These are the castaways. And now I am taking my little boat to pick up these people. Is time passing?
I don't see any chronometers anywhere, but if you're moving, I would assume yes.
Bring all the people to Sokov's warehouse. Okay, that seems to be happening.
How is it going? Good news? Spasiba. And here is your share of profit.
I got something out of it, but I'll be honest, I don't know what it is. I may have to
Filtering
demolish
for
the
information
smelter
on items. Dataset compiled.
and make this
Transfer
another
complete.
field. And then build the smelter again. Am I winning? Are you making the things? 5% productivity. But it is climbing. You are producing granules? And this takes 5 granules? Okay, so it is producing, but slowly. Okay. Pick up the survivors from Tilda's warehouse. Tilda's warehouse. Oh, I have this upgrade? And I can bring it back to my warehouse, which I guess I'm on my way to at some point. So what the
How
fuck
may I
does the
help
Ark
you?
do?
It carries animals and it floats.
We never go back.
Order received. Shall I initiate goods delivery now?
I guess this is where you get emergency supplies. Did I not build... I didn't build a fishery. And I'm gonna run low on fish
I
soon.
hope my features meet your requirements.
It doesn't seem to talk about much else about the Ark.
You would think it'd be a big deal.
I would think.
Does this need to be connected with a road?
Hmm.
It does. It's got like a little helicopter.
Data loaded.
You know,
Information
I want shrimp.
pertaining to the current
Yeah.
game ready.
A tea plantation.
Popcorn shrimp, butterfly shrimp. Shrimp cocktails are good.
And then the number of fields.
The onion ring tower that Red Robin has, they need that for shrimp. Or calamari. Ooh, that'd be so good.
Oh, that is an interesting thought.
My information was of use to you.
I don't
I
like
am
that the
registering.
AI, like, approves of me or doesn't. So, yeah, I've got this little hover forklift.
I guess they can't exactly get away with, are you satisfied with your care?
Yeah, but it's a computer. Boat. Do you have the
If
people?
you just concentrate on the task at hand, everything will be fine.
Yeah, I
You get everything at cost.
get the people. Can you be loaded onto my ship, or do you have to...
If you just concentrate on the task at hand, everything will be fine.
Scanning energy supply. Conclusion 4. Recommend
Maybe I have to
countermeasures.
build the houses first? That's fine. I'll build the houses first, I guess. Energy production, you say?
Game saved.
That makes sense.
Energy level stabilized. Successful optimization. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm the best.
That makes me think back to Mario Party 3.
I'm the best. Yeah. Oh, we are out of building units. Is there any way for you to work faster? Is it that you do not work fast enough? Perhaps another one. Perhaps that is what is needed. Are you producing granules? How can I tell? How can I tell if it's working? A special building. Statistics building. I don't know what that is. A concert hall. Requires 4 units. Satisfies the need for activity. I'm getting plenty of money. I'm not getting plenty of building units. Can these little trucks move any faster? Okay. What was that noise? Oh, every time I mouse over this. Okay. Building units. What's my population at right now? 126? Then it's 8 people.
Respect. Thanks
per-
to you, we're living the good life.
8 people per building.
You may think that for the moment, pal.
If I ascend, can you cram more people in a building? Oh. You require 144 workers. Well, that sucks.
We've made the best of the situation, thanks to you.
Why are they not filling in the house? Does anybody know how this works? Okay, well, if I'm right here.
Good things take time, but time is what we don't have.
And you're selling tools, and you're buying this, but I need this too. What about you? What are you selling?
How much oil are we talking this
Ooh! Yeah, give me this.
time? Without my oil, whole world would stop.
Alright. It's confusing as all this is. What it
Additional
mainly
buildings,
is
registering shortages of goods. Creation of new production areas recommended.
not very good at streaming. And so, what we're gonna do
Detailed information.
is I'm gonna save this.
Available.
And we're gonna stop. And we're gonna do something else. And that something else is hopefully going to be The Witcher 2. Assassin of Kings.
Is that a sequel to something?
No. Weird,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
I played the first Witcher many, many, many years ago. And I enjoyed it. I played that game a little weird in that I went for like monogamy. Which is not what that game is about. I'll tell you that right now. But because you're going to be along for the ride, if we decide to continue this, we launch game. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sorry, it's giving me lots of little options that for first time startup that I have to try and figure out. If we like this, we can try and collect all of the trading cards of the ladies you get to sleep with.
Ooh, I like that.
Can you delete this bot?
Oh, sure thing. Boom.
Thank you.
Yep.
And then OBS, game capture, The Witcher 2. Let's see if this works. Oops. Are you at least seeing and hearing?
I am.
Alright, and I believe the stream can too now. Well, this is jolly. That guy looks so big he shouldn't be able to float. Ew.
Did he just snot all over the boat?
Yes. Cool.
Whoa.
Everybody needs a court wizard. It's a great detail that he finished his wine.
Man, Frost Vial is such a cool bomb.
What?
Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Or maybe it was. Sorry for the volume. There's not much I can do in the middle of the cutscene. Oh! Oops, murder. Why was that so easy?
No, D, not tonight.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me do a little, audio finagling.
Jesus is nowhere near this.
Shush, 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 shush. Shush, 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 shush.
Yes, and it must have been pretty satisfying.
Oh. Well, oh well. It's long enough ago that that really wouldn't have helped me. I do want to begin the tutorial. Now, I tried to start this game immediately after finishing the last one, and it chugged incredibly badly on my laptop, and so I did not go back to it until just now. Opening tutorial panel will pause. You can read the contents at your leisure. Hints can also be found outside the panels. When you initiate a new quest, the text beneath the mini-map on the right of the screen will tell you what to do. And then you can close and destroy them any time. Great. Rotate the camera. Caps lock running and walking.
Damned leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
Woo! Okay, mouse might be a little sensitive.
I'm rather surprised you are doing this so flagrantly.
Who? Who's flagrant?
You, because you're over here spinning the camera like that, and you were having trouble with me climbing the beanstalk from Colossal Cave.
Yes, and that is why I'm going to try and adjust it.
What, you don't like whiplash?
Not particularly.
Oh.
Alright, I want it a hair more sensitive than that. Yeah.
The bot's been banned from Twitch.
Thank you.
Well, no, I mean, like, not just from the channel. I mean, Twitch.
Indeed. Picking up loot. Stand near a container and click on it to bring up a list of its contents. Select the items you wish to take, or all of them at once. Approach containers to bring up a window displaying the 4 most valuable items inside. A corpse is a container. The 4 most valuable items include a tournament announcement, some boots, and some money.
Nice.
Open the inventory panel. Browse to the... How do I open the inventory panel? You didn't tell me what that one was. Or is that what the up arrow and the down arrow is? Sort.
That's what I read.
Delete.
Apparently up, down.
No. They only tell me that now. Stupid. Read? I guess... oh, tournament announcement. Enter? Ah. Warriors of the world, knights, gladiators, soldiers, and armed ladies. The Grand Arena, famous throughout the North as the site of the ultimate combat trials, opens its gates before you. Demonstrate your courage and sword skills. Claim the glory and the coin due to true heroes. Those acknowledged as worthy of the tournament will receive an invitation enabling them to enter the Grand Arena and win eternal fame. An alchemy formula. Action not allowed on this item. Fine. Boots. I would like to replace the ones I'm wearing. So the ones I'm wearing are Squire's boots. And they have a resistance to incineration +1. But they are not worth any money. But so... Oh, I don't like how, like, biological the background of this menu is. That's gross.
Kind of looks like the innards of an eye.
Yeah. Or like the lining of the heart. I don't like it.
Yeah, you know what? On the left side, it looks like there's beating action going on.
So I have a silver sword and I got my steel sword. One's good for people, one's good for monsters. I got pants and a shirt and some shoes.
This is my silver, this is my steel.
Yeah, right? The journal has been updated. Open it to view a full description of the quest. To track a quest, mark it in your journal. You may track one at a time. My journal. Oh, like a weird storytelling thing, huh? You have asked me to tell you of Geralt's feats in the arena, yet I recall another adventure, a brief one, that took place just before the Witcher reached the town where he would gain everlasting glory. It all began with a leaky boat, soaked boots, and a bad mood. What a dreary place it was! A gloomy forest, a deserted muddy path, and the terrifying cries of necrophages feasting on a corpse. The penniless local peasants had shut the doors of their huts, and only a single voice could be heard. It was the voice of a man in the throes of death.
Well, you know, you can't spell penniless without penis.
Not as such, I suppose. Hello?
Aw, something wants to play. Come out, who's a good boy?
Character interaction. To talk to a character, point the camera at him or her and press the applicable button. It's probably going to be click. Are you in the throes of death, sir?
Who are you?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you let me look at your wounds?
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling preacher.
Is that
Damn the
the
dogs,
only
it hurts
option?
to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece.
I'll find some help.
Futile, I'm afraid. Around here, folk don't open their doors to strangers. You would do well to find my squire. I'd like to thrash his hide for fleeing from those corpse eaters. Consider it my final wish.
I found his body by the river.
How do you know that that's the squire?
Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you. But if I'm not mistaken, you already think you're dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate.
I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant.
That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
Oibs. You have begun a new quest phase. Your objective is marked on the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen. The yellow marker indicates your current objective for the quest being tracked. I believe I'm already tracking this. I am. Go to the place indicated on the minimap to find the plants.
By herbs, he means cannabis, yeah?
I mean, that's not a bad thing to do as you're about to die. Use the medallion to detect nearby containers, herbs, monsters, places of power, and threats. Once it is used, the medallion must recharge before it can be activated again. Wolf mode. Okay, so pick herbs. Take all. Celandine. Bryonia. Am I still missing one? Ooh. Scleroderm. A horrible name. To prepare a potion, balm, or blade oil, you must have both the formula detailing its composition as well as the ingredients containing the substances listed in the formula. Mixtures can only be prepared while meditating. Formulae and ingredients can be purchased from shopkeepers or found in various locations. Ingredients can also be harvested from plants and carved from monster corpses. Bring up the quick menu and select meditation. The quick menu. And then he kneels down and does this.
He gets on his knees.
He does alchemy. Healing brew. Vitality regeneration +1 over 10, but it's got a toxicity of 25. And I need a red, and I need a yellow. No, I need a yellow, a blue, a pink, and an orange. Rebus, vitriol, ether, and calum.
Alchemy makes me think back to the Dr. Brain days.
Not potionomics?
Well, there's the potions game from the 4th game in the Dr. Brain series has a much deeper nostalgia factor.
I suppose that's
Like,
fair.
Much further back there.
Give the potion
But yes,
to the wounded
absolutely.
knight.
But yes, absolutely potionomics.
I would not mind a lantern.
Very important to any adventure game.
Here, take this. It will probably kill you,
Knock
and I
back
bet
this
it will
potion.
hurt.
Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher. Oh, hallowed grieve!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironfoot. I wanted to try my luck in the arena, but some corpse eaters surprised me. My horse reared and I came crashing down in full armor. They pounced upon me with their claws. Though broken, I managed to drive them off and crawl here. Pitiful story, but there it is.
Is that your horse's skull right next to you? Jesus Christ.
Doubtful. If the corpses weren't eaten, they would rot, emit a stench and breed pestilence. Ah, damn the dogs! Those who fall in the arena, their bodies are cast into the ravine. The dead offer little in terms of diversion, I'm afraid. Except perhaps to monsters.
Get well, Bolton of Ironfoot, and farewell.
You must take my invitation. If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks, Bolton.
I thank you. And now, Geralt of Rivia, if you've no objection, I would finally like to get some sleep.
I like that guy.
So now I have an invitation to the tournament, as well as its announcement. I have a feeling we'll never see him again.
Maybe not, but he gave us some help. Also, the sidebar on Twitch says The Witcher 2. Ass.
Why
And
does
then
it?
just
Oh,
kinda-
Assassin of Kings.
Yeah, that's where it cuts off.
I thought I updated the category.
No, you did. It shows The Witcher 2.
Yeah, but on my
Oh, I see the ticker. Oh, there you go.
weird. It didn't on OBS for some reason. Anyway, we've done this already. Will you let me in?
I hope that 3 will
Who
come
stalks
back
the
someday.
night? Be gone, cursed soul, or I'll stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Ah, a vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there! All right. Let's find a place to rest.
Well, we could meditate. Yeah. I suppose we shall. Right in front of his door like an absolute creep. Dawn, please.
I heard the cock. Where's the doorman?
The cock crew. So, make good on your promise.
Still there, foul soul?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as being foul, well, I may smell a bit.
Has it got an invitation?
It has.
Then it may enter. Good luck to it in the arena.
Welcome to Witcher Training. This section of the tutorial is designed to acquaint you with combat basics. You will need to complete several tasks, after which your newly learned abilities will be tested. Draw your steel sword, or draw your silver sword. Steel. I said steel. Rotate the camera towards the opponent you want to attack. Focus with Alt. And mark him. Geralt will attack your chosen foe until it dies or you select another. Place the sight on each of your opponents as they are highlighted. Aim at the skinny opponent. Alt, please. Aim at the fat opponent. Aim at the armored knight. Focus on the knight and press Alt to select him as your target. Press to mount a fast attack. Press to mount a strong attack. Is there a dodge roll?
Yeah, even the tutorial is weird.
Slow opponents mount strong attacks, while swift opponents mount weaker but more frequent attacks. Fighting either requires dodging and parrying. Keep in mind that parrying only reduces the damage Geralt receives rather than eliminating it entirely. You cannot parry magic attacks. Dodge them or cast signs to protect yourself.
Repost is fun.
They didn't tell me how to do either of those things. Fine. Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner. Vigor drops every time you parry an opponent's strike or cast a sign. Low Vigor will prevent you from casting signs, though it will not limit your ability to parry. Vigor regenerates over time. Drink potions to accelerate this. Vigor affects the damage you deal. Interesting. Parry your opponent's attack by pressing and holding E just before he strikes. Pressing and holding E. Space to evade. Hey! It's not letting me swing my sword anymore, so I guess they want me to dodge in every direction. Counter your opponent's attack with a riposte. To riposte, hold down the parry key and attack when the riposte marker appears on your foe. Outside the tutorial, to riposte, you must first acquire the related ability in the character development tree. Oh, so I have this ability, but they're going to take it away.
You know what riposte makes me think of?
Did I do it? No. What does it make you think of?
Darkest Dungeon.
There's a new one coming out pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Each time you cast a sign, you lose 1 point of vigor, represented by the yellow bar. Low vigor will prevent you from casting signs. The Ard sign can knock down or stun your foe, allowing you to finish them off with a single blow. Use Ard to weaken opponents with shields. Press the applicable key to cast it. Ow.
What about the bird? Does Geralt know that sign?
Huh. In addition to dealing regular damage, Geralt and his foes can inflict critical effects in combat. These additional effects, induced by attacks, remain active for a certain time. The stun and knockdown effects allow Geralt to finish off opponents instantly. Some foes are immune to selected effects. Look at the top of the screen to the effects dealt to Geralt. I think I did. Select a sign by pressing the corresponding key. Quick menu to select the sign, and release the key. You can select signs while scrolling through the sign list. I do love me Igni, but I was not able to. Whoa, okay. The mage has dealt the incineration critical effect. The Witcher will take additional damage as long as the effect remains active. Incineration, bleeding, freezing, blinding, poisoning, intoxication. Okay. Significant damage. Your vitality is low. Focus on defense and cast the Quen sign to reduce damage. This tutorial, stopping and starting, is kind of a bummer. Absorbs damage. Absorbs damage. Please allow me to Oh. Allows you to assume temporary control. That kind of rules.
I like that.
The summoned gargoyle. Turn it against the mage. Did it work? Oh, pressing and holding 9. You have to be able to hold it down for a certain amount of time. Ow, ow, ow. Reden, magical trap. Now what can I? 7 for 8. So, ouch. So I have an ergonomic keyboard, which makes the number keys kind of a bummer.
What about the numpad?
I would have to take my hand off my mouse, but that might actually be a better option, to be honest. To place an item in a quick slot. Bombs, traps, daggers, lures. Will appear in the quick menu from which they can be easily accessed. Can I not use these outside of combat? Was that just my last used one? I don't like that. I guess I'm gonna... Is there a... Reviewing the controls? Okay, that's fair. How am I supposed to review the controls? What's a Talgar winter? Place the bomb straps and chests. Junk, books, bombs, crossed items.
Is there a quick keyboard reference?
Oh, pockets.
There it is. What control were you looking for?
Some stuff to do with the signs.
There's number 3 for the next sign control, which I guess is a scroll through of each that you've got.
Yeah. Scroll through the quick slot items to select bombs, traps, lures, and daggers. You can also select quick slot items. Then release the menu while it's selected. Okay.
You can use Q for sign as well. Oh, and your roll keys, like your dodge rolls, space, and any of WASDA twice.
Twice, you say?
So if you double tap W, you should roll forward, for example.
It will not let me... Alright, well, what's the one that was the trap? Erden? Wow, they really do eliminate the use of everything except what they want, as far as I can tell. Select the bombs for your quick slot. Oh, I have to do it twice?
Yeah, twice would allow you to roll in whichever direction.
Select
At least,
the traps
so this says.
from the quick slot. Start to place. Ouch. Please let me kill the man. Why will you not let me swing my sword? I'm able to roll just with one hit of... Ow. Select the daggers from the quick slots, okay. Please let me just use my sword. I guess I'm not actually taking damage, am I?
Not at the moment.
This is tiresome.
Tutorial plot armor, I'm guessing.
Please let me be done with this. Thank you. Search these levels. Spend them on abilities from paths. Your character is advanced. Open the character development panel. Mutagens can be used to modify some of Geralt's abilities. To use a mutagen, go to the character development panel and find an ability with a mutagen slot. Place a mutagen in the slot to upgrade. Search corpses of slain monsters to find more mutagens. Can I zoom in on this? Thank you. Okay. Oh, I don't like how springy it is. Alrighty. Oh, spend all talents on the... I think I've spent all talents. Yes. I'll be honest, tutorial, I feel like I did that. Was there an apply button I didn't? Oh, I think I have to do the mutagen thing. I've put a mutagen on it, but I don't think I've unlocked it. Oh, maybe I have level 1 and everything. Except for that one. I understand now. Is that what they wanted? That is it. Your final trial awaits. Make sure to prepare 3 waves of opponents. Explore the chest. Use the items. Drink some potions. Coat your blade with oils. Okay. Begin by stepping into the highlighted circle. To quit, exit the arena's main gate. You will not be able to return. Ha! The number of foes you defeat during this trial will determine your recommended difficulty setting.
Nice.
No pressure. Drink potions, increases toxicity, limits the amount of potions. I assume that is the highlighted circle. I assume this is the main gate. Okay. Well. Don't mind if I do. Let us place some traps. Oh, I should hurry. Fascinating. Okay. Alright. You want me to use the stun ability, whose name I can't remember. It's art, but I don't remember what it's...
Which control do you need?
What is the shortcut for art?
Closest thing I have for that in the manual is to use 3 to cycle.
Really? Does that pause the game, do we think?
I should hope so. I would think we would still see the trial countdown falling still. Yeah. Watch your health gauge, though.
Yeah, I am. Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
I think that's gonna be it. Well, I was so hoping you'd click insane just out of spite.
No, I'm not stupid. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they're the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. Unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, they are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives.
Monstrum. Six years have passed since that memorable day when the Northern Kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard and opened battle at Brenna. Famine and disease reign in all the north. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers, they flee to the forest to join Scoia'tael units.
Good pronunciation. I believe that is how they say it.
In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt of Rivia, a professional monster slayer.
This was the last game's events.
A month passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. Yet the price of this triumph remains immense. Temeria, the year 1271.
Excuse me. Oh, there actually might be quick time events. I should be hands on the buzzer. Oops.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing. Am I right, Master Geralt? Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular horson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Fuck's sake, they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
I wish I knew who that was.
I have a silly question.
You can try.
They've got him wide open, right? Why not just aim low while you can?
Yeah, right?
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Very funny.
Fuck you.
Hey!
That's not in the script.
And after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Ves! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Oh, do I get to live these flashbacks?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, what an interesting camera effect.
You jealous of their flirtation set?
Now this is the one of the two women I slept with. One of them was for a quest and I couldn't avoid it, but she was the one I was trying to remain
Witcher,
faithful to.
Are you up?
What did Kuro have to say to that?
This was before we were together.
His Majesty, King of Tiberia, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be
Oh, no
stupid
kidding.
when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you read the books by any
Did you
chance?
dream of the wild
No, I
hunt
think
again?
about it every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
Her eyeliner
People
is
claim a lot
out of
things.
control.
The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time.
And her tits
I'm
are
sure
quite
of
well
it.
defined.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
I'll be taking the money. Use the medallion for stuff. Why? What has that done for me?
I'm also quite thankful for the fan service.
Get all the trivias on the wall about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you. That's all you like. Put me a salt for slipping on that shite.
We know each other?
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I lost my memory.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is New Boy. He's apprenticing with us, like. I haven't had much luck with the monsters of late, so we enlisted. Now New Boy's gotten himself into this wager situation. Would you help us for old time's sake? I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorceress, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
I beg your pardon?
Rape? Shut your trap, Desperate. The Witcher don't remember. Waste of words to remind him. We're old mates, that's that.
So you'd have raped this old mate?
Just the sorceress. You were there to kill the dragon. The sorceress too. The peasants wanted at it, everyone did. But there was only one prize. And we argued, there was some commotion, a regular rumble in fact. We tied you up like hogs, meaning you and the sorceress, and went after the beast. The dragon thrashed us so hard, we spent the next half-year licking our wounds. And you done freed yourselves of your bonds.
Who was the sorceress?
Raven-haired she was. Remember her name, Desperate?
Conifer or some such. So, willing to help some old friends, Witcher?
You didn't sound like
what
friends.
Kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New Boy bet tonight that he'll survive the assault in his shirt and knickers alone. We drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New Boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect him, magically like. You mind casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not strange to you?
Let me see this bauble.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, New Boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. Nice,
You guys.
smiling and all.
We don't wanted to take them two on patrol. But...
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
who knows what goes on in that head of his, but every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels, vicious ones, arrows flying everywhere. But we
I
came
think that's a
full
gang.
Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down. The elves fell to their knees, and we all legged it. The amulet's magic for certain.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
There's clearly magic in the trinket, but I doubt it'll deflect swords or arrows.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you idiot. Screw honor. Don your metal, new boy. You'll go into battle, confessional and all.
So be it. Though I'd like to have fleeced the noble. Damn shame.
So did I... Was that good?
Too true.
Alright, it is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna save and stop, but I would like to do a little more of this.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, and we will see if this grabs us. It's hard to tell from just an hour, so, we'll see, how we feel about it. If not, we can always jump to another Sierra watch, you and me, or we could do Potionomics. But let's try this for a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and with that, it is time for us to sign off because it is time for me to sleep. And so I will wish our friends and audience members a fond good night.
May your tidwanks reach the moon.
May you find your worth in the waking world or whatever. And good night.
Bye.